trichotillomania. Just started pulling. I pulled and there was like a pile of them. So I started doing it more. God. I hate you right now.
Yeah, but you're laughing about it. You used to not laugh about it. Now you're laughing about it.
Oh. Yeah, 7th grade. And it sucked.
Tell me
Because
why.
I didn't know how to draw them on and nobody helped me. And if my mom did help me, she drew them on too light, so it looked like I had no eyebrows anyway. So, that sucked.
Yep.
So, I was in 6th grade, and I was in church, and my mom has struggled with trichotillomania for a long time too, but she doesn't, I don't think she ever had it as severe as I had it, and so, anyway, and she'd kind of like pull and stuff, but she wouldn't like go all out, you know, anyway, and so, I looked up at her one time on church because I'd always lay in her lap, and she was going like this, you know? And then I was like, I wonder why she does that. And so then I started doing it, and basically right when I did it, I was addicted right then. I don't know if that's the right word to say, but I liked it a lot, I guess.
Did it hurt or not really? Or just...
At first, yeah, it kind of hurt, but I don't know, I liked it though. Like, it wasn't...
Kind of stimulating, maybe?
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to describe it.
Okay.
It was just really addicting anyway. And so... Anyway, and then probably within a week or less, I had half an eyebrow.
Right.
And then and then throughout the school year in 6th grade, it went from like a half to a fourth. And I think I kept it at a fourth for like the rest of the school year. And then after that, like, and it sucks because it's like my parents saw this and I don't remember them ever
Trying to get you help?
helping me or being like, oh, what happened? Why are you doing that? Or anything. Like, nobody talked about it with me. And I don't remember once my mom, when I was in 6th grade, dealing with this where I was bald, ever, like, helping me and, like, drawing them in or something. She never did that. She just see me going to school bald. Oh, have a good day. I'm just gonna get made fun of every single person on the planet, but that's okay. I don't care.
So when you got to school, tell me about how kids made fun.
I don't remember in 6th grade how people reacted. I don't remember anyone even saying anything. I think we're all still kind of babies and stuff, you know, where you just don't really care.
Right. Still too young to notice, probably.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so I hit 7th grade, and that's like junior high was the worst for me because all people did was like, it was horrible.
What did they do? Look at you? Is that what you're trying to do with your eyes? Is look?
No.
There's
a lot of bad things that happened.
Like what?
I'd be on the bus, and it was my first time doing makeup. It was my first time attempting to draw on eyebrows, and I thought I did a pretty good job, you know, because whatever. It was my first time doing makeup. I was like, oh, they look so good. But they were too thick, and they were too dark, now that I look back on it, you know. And, you know, they weren't good at all. So they're very, very noticeable. And so I'd go to school, and I'd be like riding home on the bus, and there'd be always these 2 kids. I hated their guts. Ooh, they were, like, I still want to like break their bones for this, but oh, I hated them. So they would like team up on the bus, and either they'd sit next to me or in front of me or behind me or whatever. And I would have to sit, you know, going home on the bus, I would have to sit like this. Here's like the seat.
See, yeah.
And I would sit home like this with my iPod thing in, because they would try and play a game where they would see who could wipe off the most eyebrows.
Oh my hell.
Oh yeah. Did I ever tell you that? Yeah. They did that, and
oh my hell.
It was only a few times. It wasn't like every day, but it, you know, and that would make
try to wipe off your makeup. to embarrass you because of the eyebrow.
Yeah. And one time one of the kids got my eyebrow, and there was like, brown or black on his finger, and I like totally flipped out. I was like, because I didn't have a mirror. I didn't know how much he took off.
Sure.
It wasn't that bad, but when I got home, but it's still scary. It's like, really? That's why I hated junior high, because people were just so rude like that. It's like they have no, what do you call it? Like, they're just so mean. Like it's like they don't care. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I hate junior high. Anyway.
No respect?
Yeah, no respect for anyone. Anyway, so, and then other times I would go to school and someone would blab out, "Why do you draw on your eyebrows?" In the whole class, So everybody's like looking, or it's dead quiet, or, they start laughing. And I remember one time this girl did that, and I hated her guts, and I like went to lunch right after that, and I was just bawling my eyes out to my friend Miranda. Like, I don't even think I ate lunch. I just was like crying in her arms the whole time. It was so sad. And then like that girl ended up committing suicide, but I just kind of felt bad for hating her so much.
Sure.
But anyway, so she committed suicide. Oh, what else? So that happened a few times. What else?
That was junior high.
Oh, yes. This was all junior high. There's another time where I was standing in the lunch line by myself, and I heard these guys, like a group of kids, get in the line behind me. And I was like, anyway, whatever. I was just standing there, and then all of a sudden I hear, they're like, "Oh, that's the girl." And I was like, and I knew they were talking about my eyebrows. Like, it was just like, I just knew it, because they're like, "Oh, there's the girl," and they're like, "Oh yeah," they're kind of whispering, and I kind of turned my head just a little bit, but it was just enough for them to like see my eyebrow, and then I heard them like, "Oh my gosh," and so I was like, really, and then I heard them kind of like laughing and like talking about, my eyebrows and everything, and that was really it. That's all I really remember.
But high school?
High school, I don't remember anything.
As much in high school?
Yeah. I still struggled with it, but I knew how to draw them on better, and so it was a little bit less noticeable. But I was still, like, because of all that stuff that went on in junior high, like, I was extremely shy. I feel like I was still pretty shy growing up, but like I feel like this situation just made me not even want to talk to people or I was friendly with people, but I just didn't really want to make friends because I just didn't want people talking about my eyebrows or like looking at them. And when people would look at me and talk to me, I wouldn't look directly at them. I would look away, or I'd look to the side or something like that. Like, I could never make eye contact with people because they always just like look. I could just see their eyes looking up at my eyebrows.
You could tell they're looking at your eyebrows.
And the reason why, and the reason why I could always tell that they were looking at my eyebrows, because a lot of people in junior high would say, "What happened to your eyebrows?" A lot of them.
Right.
So now when people look at me and I see them looking up there, it makes me super uncomfortable.
Self-conscious.
Oh, yeah.
Even now?
Well, right now I'd say yeah, because I don't have any. I just started pulling, and then all of a sudden there was a clump in my hand, and then I kept pulling. Sometimes I go through my eyebrows. This is the number one mistake I make. So I kind of go through my eyebrows, and if I just do it with my skin, I don't do it with my nail. I just go like this.
Yeah.
And if one comes out, or a few come out, or a clump comes out,
it must be the day.
It makes me want to just. It's like, ooh, and then I keep doing it.
Okay. So when
it's like I weed out the bad ones,
Well,
I guess to everyone else it's no big deal, but to me it's like the end of the world.
I didn't want to make it so how has talking about it and laughing about it helped you deal with it?
Pretty good. I feel like I can talk about it more. Also because I'm doing better with it, so that helps. Because if I wasn't doing good with it, then I would not like
But you're not doing good with it right now.
Well, right now. But I mean,
you just mowed your lawn, right?
Compared to how, like, the past, I would
Right.
say. Because, like, all throughout, from 6th grade to all throughout high school, basically, I was bald. Every time they would try and grow in, ding, I'd pull them out, you know?
Right.
Because I was just, like, the problem was just so severe. It's still severe, but I feel like...
It comes and goes. It ebbs and flows, huh?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have really thick eyebrows. Sometimes...
And then sometimes I have none, or
Right.
I have very little. And
Do you know what makes you have...
the number one
Go
thing
ahead.
that I want in life, this is all I ask every father.
The only thing you want to what?
The only thing that I want in life is a pair of eyebrows. That's all I want.
Really?
It just sucks, you know, you look at YouTube videos and you're like, they have eyebrows.
They have eyebrows?
And I don't. They have eyebrows and I don't. It really does suck. It really. I mean, you're self-conscious about everything when you freaking have a stupid problem. It sucks. That's why I don't really care to go to Lake Powell, because first of all, I have no eyebrows. So if I even get in the water or start splashing around,
So that's the main reason why you're worried about going to
they're
Lake
like
Powell.
they're obviously gonna come off a little in the water, and the more I hang out in the water and jump in it and blah blah blah, the more they're gonna come off.
What if you just announced to everybody on the boat, listen, I have trichotillomania, or however you call it.
There's no way I can.
And
do that. I'm not at that point in my life.
Well,
I'm at that
I don't
point
have-
with Sean, but I'm not at that point with anyone else. There's
You are
no
with
way.
me.
No,
You're not with me?
I want. Listen, man.
You're
We are
talking
out.
with me
We're-
openly about it.
You're talking about not having any eyebrow makeup on, and we're out at work all the time. Are you kidding me?
No, what I'm saying is you're open with me about it, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty open about it. I feel like.
With Sean, with me.
I feel like with everyone, kind of.
Who's everyone? Your family? Our family?
Yeah.
Friends?
Yeah.
How about people down at Lake Powell?
What people?
Yeah, other people that you don't know you wouldn't want to be as open with, right?
Hell no.
What?
Hell no.
Okay. So it still really causes you concern. And he even joked about
What? What?
pulling a little chunk out and then going, okay, I'm gonna pull the rest of them out.
The worst. Oh man, when that happens, it's just like.
But you're laughing about it now.
Ah.
And that's part of pain, is laughing about it. Having a sense of humor about pain.
I should show a little bit of my eyebrows.
Here.
No, not like that. I mean, like in the video, be like, hey y'all, this is what I look like with no eyebrows. Take off all. That'd be horrible. I don't know if I could do that. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. Actually, I think I've seen one person.
What if you wiped off your makeup right now? What would happen?
But there's two. YouTube is just open to the world, and there's just no way.
But see, part of sharing with the world
And the only issue
is
with
helping
that is
other girls.
I'd want people to.
Why did we get into this conversation
I'd
to begin with?
want to announce it too, like on Instagram or Facebook or something like that, you know?
Right.
If I'm gonna put it on YouTube. You know what I mean? But I'm too. Then I think about. There's no way.
You're LL Trapster.
No, there's no way. There's too many people I know. That would just be so embarrassing for me. I know I said ooh, careful, man. Anyway, I know I said I'm pretty comfortable talking about it, and I am, but I also like some privacy about it, you know?
Yeah,
I don't like the whole world and the whole all my ward and everybody to know that, oh look, she suffers with this, and then every time I talk to them, they're looking at my eyebrows to see how I'm doing. You know what I mean? I just don't like.
You know what happens the first thing you come to work? Every time you come to work, you know what I think of?
What?
I look at your eyebrows and I think, I wonder how she's doing with her eyebrows.
Do you really?
No, I never do.
just wish it could have been my freaking arm hair. Look at this. Juicy hairs.
Let me see.
Why couldn't it been my arm hairs? Why did it have to be my face hair? You know, or my leg hair? That would have been nice. Could have opened a I don't know. My mom likes to do the lion cut on my cat, okay? The lion cut where the cat basically looks like a lion. It has the puffy head and the little puffs on its little feet and a little puff at the end of its tail. And then everything else is basically shaved. Or like the hair is cut short, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so she wanted to do this, but she is too damn cheap to take the cat into Petco or wherever and make an appointment to go get the cat shaved and get the lion cut. So instead, she decides to do it herself.
So she took her struggle and
so she struggles with trichotillomania as well. And she even told me she plucks the cat's hair so she doesn't pluck her eyebrows. Are you serious?
That's okay.
No, that is not okay.
The cat looked a little funny.
I can't even believe the cat let her do it as much as she did. She got literally her entire body. The cat looked like a lion cut. But when she first did it, so she did it to its butt. That's when we first started noticing, like, she was going bald. And we're like, what the crap is going on with Kitty, you know? And so anyway, and that's when she told us. Told her to stop because there's a giant bald spot on her freaking bum where she sits down on everything.
Was she trying to do the cat so she didn't do it to herself?
Well, yes, that was part of it, but also she wanted to do a line cut on the cat by pulling out its hair. Jeez. So anyway, she
what if she opened a pet
she did that.
A pet
and
hair
it looked
trimming
cute.
business?
It looked cute, but she I think she got the idea because she was pulling out the cat's hair. When it started going bald, then she's like, oh, I can do this all over and do the line cut and everything. So I think that's where it came to be. But I was ticked because she had one bum cheek that was bald and another bum cheek that was all furry.
She was a lopsided lion.
It was ridiculous.
She was a lopsided lion.
I was ticked because she's outside a lot, you know. She lays down in the grass, in the bushes, in the bark, you know, under the pine tree. You know, and she hangs out with, in bushes with bugs and stuff and spiders, and I don't want her to get... Her hair protects her, and when she doesn't have any hair, she's gonna get bit or something, you know? It ticked me off. And I was afraid she's gonna get bit by something, and then she'd have, problems or something. Thank heaven she didn't know. I would have been ticked. I was so mad. And Sarah, you know, she's like this super, you know, animal whatever person. Probably more than I am. And,
animal activist kind of person, yeah.
And so, she sees somebody, you know, hurting a cat or pulling out his hair. She was ticked. She was livid. You should have seen her. She was not happy. I wasn't happy either, but that's the second most angry I've ever seen her.
Did she say something to your mom? Did she get mad at your mom?
I can't remember if she did. Because I knew she was going to be really mad. I think I told her that I was going to talk to her or something.
So what days do you feel success? How does success come with the struggle? So when are you on top of the struggle? When does it feel like you're on top of it? What's happening in your life if that's the case?
I don't know.
Is there any method to the struggle?
I know summertime, when it's summer and it's warm and you don't have to worry about school. I know that's really helped a lot, but it's just on and off.
Does it have anything to do with your cycle?
No.
Does it have anything to do
so.
with
Not that
with
I know of.
working out at the gym or not working out at the gym?
No. I know it was really bad when I was in school. I was always bald when I was at school.
College or high school
like,
or junior
yeah,
high?
all of it. But
All junior.
but when it was summertime and I could sleep in, not have to worry about homework and all that crap, and like I'd just be working and stuff, and that helped a lot. But I don't know. But it's also on and off too. Like I still pick them in the summertime. So I don't know.
Do you think other people don't like you because of that?
I don't know. I kind of thought that.